Sup nerds, welcome to the Omni4Game podcast, episode 99. I'm Sean, and I'm joined with Chris and Brandon as always.
What's up guys, this week's Omni4Game recap. We go over both locals as always. We look at some top deck lists again. We do weekly reveals and then comment questions. So if you like this, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you in the next episode. Looking forward to episode 100.
Alright. Trinity recap. Is it you, Chris?
Yeah.
Okay.
I lost round 1 to Magna.
What were you playing?
I got the bye. Gaiomon. And then I lost round 3 to Omni. There's not much to say. I lost.
Coking before we get Gray X back to 4.
Yeah.
I'm next. I played Chris playing Gaiomon round 1. Playing Magna X. I won that. Round 2, I played against Ben playing Puppets. Both games were close. Game 1, I drew like half my deck, and if I had seen one of 2 cards, I would have won the game, but I just didn't see it. And I forgot exactly what happened in Game 2. But Game 1, like if I had just drawn one of those 2 cards, I would have won the game, but ended up losing. And then who did I even play round 3? Was it Dante?
It's your rounds, you tell us.
God, hold on. I'm sorry.
I thought you were prepared.
I thought I was too.
You're showing up unprepared.
I'm drawing a complete blank. Match history. I played against Dante. I'm gonna be real honest. I don't remember what he was playing.
Apps.
Oh, okay.
He was still playing Arena.
Oh, yeah. I 2-0'd him very quickly. It was over in like 10 or 15 minutes. Yeah. And came in 2-1 and ended up in 3rd.
Oh, then why did you go ahead of me? I was in 4th.
Oh, my bad. You didn't say anything.
I didn't think about it either. Until you said you were in 3rd, I was like, wait a second.
My bad. I should have gone last.
Yeah, because my tiebreakers were definitely worse.
One of them was.
No, both of them were. So my round 1 I played against Ben. He's still playing Puppets. I was playing Omni DNA still. I opened up really super slow against him. Every time, dude. It's like anytime I play against Ben, I just don't see optimal, and I just can't kill him.
Mm.
Instead, I'm just like drowning in his million bodies, and I'm just like, guess I'll die. So yeah, he got that. Round 2, I played against Grayson playing Bunnies. Again, he's playing a deck from like several formats ago. So I got that 2-0. I don't really need to go into that.
You almost lost one of those games. Don't even skip past it.
Because I was playing like my deck.
If he was even a modicum of a better player, you'd have lost game 2.
Yeah, but
he had
that's not how that went.
Oh, he just missed lethal?
Well, yeah, he aced me unnecessarily, and instead of just saving the Mega Gargo to double swing at me.
You almost lost to Bunnies, underpowered Bunnies.
I was bricked up, and I mean I still won. What does that matter?
It wasn't close.
Oh yeah, just like round 3 when we played, and I 2-0'd you just by killing your 1 stack, and then your deck does dick all.
Well, unfortunately, that's how Gaiomon works.
Yep. So I got that 2-0.
Okay. Moving on to TBS last night.
I lost round 1 to Abaddon again, still playing Gaiomon. Lost round 2 to Apps, and then tied against Fish round 3.
Oh, that's actually pretty impressive. You forced a draw versus that deck.
No, it was Caleb's.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
What was it, Liberator Fishes?
Yep.
How does he not just have enough swings to just completely blow you out of the water?
That deck doesn't try to, like, OTK you. It just tries to swarm the field.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and Gaiomon has, like, what, 2 blocks? If that? You have a redirect and a block?
Yeah, you can run over their stuff on your turn.
I guess that's fair.
Yeah. If you see your stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I think I go again. I think
you definitely do.
Yeah, well, I mean, we had the same record.
I came in second. I remember that.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough. So, round 1, I played against Sean. He was playing Force. I was playing Gas, as the community has affectionately referred to it as. It's just Garu, Alter S. Garu bottom end, Alter S top end. So game 1, he miscalculated and he couldn't kill me. So I basically killed his 1 stack, and then left him at like 0 security. I wasn't killing him that turn, but the game was affectionately over.
Affectionately?
Affectionately. Whatever.
Effectively.
It was over.
Effectively is the word you're looking for.
Whatever. So then game 2, he actually does see like pretty optimal and just kills me like pretty quickly. You had like 3 of the 11 arenas, and you were able to recycle Memory Setter like 3 times. So he gets that one. In the game 3, I bricked so hard I could not play. I was effectively just like throwing jabs at a deck that was throwing like uppercuts and right hooks. All I could do is just hard play level 5s and stun his 1 stack in hopes that would somehow mitigate the fact I opened up with 3 tamers and 3 level 5s. Yeah, so I just couldn't play, so he just kills me. Round 2, I played against Todd playing Eaters. Game 1, he managed to keep enough blockers on his board to stall me. I decked out even through 2 scrambles. Because, you know, I draw like my entire deck with that, with this strategy. And unfortunately, I can't clear his board because Alter S is level based, and a lot of my other removal is D-Evo. So I just can't really interact with like his little tiny blockers. So I deck myself out basically. Game 2 and 3, I was able to full gas loop and OTK'd him through all 5 of his security, both games before he could properly set up. Because this deck is extremely degenerate. And then round 3, I played against Will playing McGeedra Burbs. I got that one 2-1. Game 1, he said he could have killed me if he remembered to play out his... Remember, this is passing turn. Passing turn. He said he could have killed me if he remembered to play out his Guillemon off his Geo-X. Now, mind you, I promoted and killed him on my turn. I do not know what he was smoking, thinking that him playing out a rookie was going to somehow stop me from murdering him.
How much security did you have left when he passed turn?
Like 2 or 3.
You're not counting after your Alter S recovers because you like to do that. Okay.
Because he hit me with the Phoenix X. It hit an Omni Alter S. It died. He got to gain his memory back, so I was at like 2 memory. He'd already chipped me for 1 security.
So he wasn't keeping turn at all?
He was not keeping turn.
Oh, yeah, I don't know what he meant either.
But like he didn't play his Geo off of his Growl X, and I didn't catch it. And obviously I don't think it's mandatory. I'm
pretty sure it's optional.
Yeah, so for some reason he thought that was the linchpin of his game. I don't understand. I literally promoted and OTK'd him the next turn. But game 2, I saw like really, really bad draws. Like I just wasn't seeing the pieces in a timely manner. I was seeing them like almost backwards, like you do against like if you're playing an X antibody deck. It's always like draw the X antibody, draw the normal. Okay, well X antibody, draw the normal. I was doing that a lot. And I was kind of just sitting there waiting for him to kill me. It took him a bit, but he finally does see the Oryukin to kill me. And then game 3, I just OTK'd him. Super easy, barely an inconvenience. He also, for some reason, said he could have killed me this game as well if his level 4 died to security.
Well, you know,
so
if some butts were candy and nuts.
Yeah, he said he needed his Growl X to die, and if it died, he would have won. Again, I don't know where he's getting this from, because I literally promote the next turn and just OTK him.
Obviously, you don't see the vision, Brandon.
I don't. I don't see it. Yeah, so that was my night. I ended up X1.
So I played All Force. Deck profile of that and Diabormon for sure. These are coming this week. Round 1 I played against Brandon. I didn't even bother trying to figure out if I was going to be able to do it, but I promoted, and I had the security attack +1 arrow from the starter deck, and I ended up not having enough cards in my hand to get 2 checks on 2 swings, so I just couldn't kill him. Even though, like, if I had 8 or more cards in my hand, I just would have killed him when I promoted. But I ended up not having it, and he cleared my body, and I lost from there. And then game 2, I was able to just. I don't think did I OTK you
through 5.
Okay. OTK'd him through 5, and then game 3, he, like you said, he bricked, and he was hard playing stuff just to stop my ult force from killing him. But I put it back in his hand once or twice, and eventually...
You were never losing that game.
Yeah, but I didn't know it was in your hand, like, because for all I know, like, if you draw, like, the right card off top of your deck, I'm in trouble.
Yeah, because the Blitz can go on top of Sag. So.
Yeah. I was playing around the Blitz Ace for, like, a turn, then I was like, oh, it is de-evos, whatever, I don't care, it's not removal. So I just started swinging.
Technically, he is technically removable, because I could de-evo you and block the swing.
That's fine. I'm gonna have
awesome.
I'm gonna have evade, so I'll just suspend again. It's not a big deal.
Just suspend him again.
Yeah. So I ended up winning that 2-1. Round 2 played against Abadamon. That should be a really good matchup for me, because like I'm just a blue deck versus a black deck. So I just bounce his stuff back to his hand and kill him. If they're not playing security bombs, and they're only playing like 1 ace target on the field, I can just bounce the ace and just swing through all their security.
Yeah, and this deck doesn't really lose to stuff like Medieval or Death X or anything like that, so their big floodgate guys don't really do anything to you.
No, he clearly had a Medieval in his hand, and I think he actually ended up playing it on one turn. I can't remember if it was game 1 or game 2, but I had 3 guys on the field, and one of them was an Ult Force that was like 21,000 DP. And
so he's never killing that.
Yeah, he's never blowing it up with a Medieval. So he dropped the Medieval to clear the other 2 bodies, and I was like, okay, and I just killed him. So I ended up winning that 2-0. And then round 3 played against Puppets, and unfortunately that is not an awesome matchup because I can't swing through infinite blockers, especially when the blockers dying triggers attempted removal on my Ult Force. There are ways, but basically I just kind of have to hope to outspeed that deck. Like, I have to have my setup before Kaguya hits a field. If Kaguya hits a field, it's like I have like maybe 1 turn. Otherwise I lose once they swarm, which makes me think maybe I should be playing like a Death X or something, but I don't know if I want to water the deck down in hopes that, like, because I don't.
You're a little better in one matchup.
Yeah, because like it's kind of backwards thinking. Because like if I get to my stuff quick enough, I could just kill him. So like me watering the deck down with Death X would cause me to not get to my stuff as quickly, to where like I would need the Death X more often. Assuming I even draw it, because like I can't search it. I have to just draw the Death X because it's purple black. So I'm not sure about that. Ben did point out something in game 2. I did miss something where I could have cleared all but one of his bodies, but I was so focused on trying to dig to BT11 Ult Force that I completely forgot I had the ability to use the ace to like clear most of his field. So I should keep that in mind for next time, but ultimately I don't know if that would have mattered. Like, obviously it would have helped me, but I don't know if I would have won that game anyway. And I lost that 0-2 and then ended up coming in second.
Dang. Way to let us down. Way to lose to Puppets.
I mean, I knew a matchup like that wasn't... Like, a swarm deck with a bunch of blockers is harder for me to deal with than a one-stack. Like, a Magna X deck, I don't think would be that big of a deal because I can get ginormous with Ult Force now because of the new arena.
Yeah. Not to mention the amount of swings you have. Like, I don't think the Magna being able to block twice is enough.
Yeah, it wouldn't matter. I'd be like, okay, I'm going to continue to swing.
Have you considered You're Still Dead?
Yeah.
I have a little villain speech for you. Alright? I think because you're having such a bad time right now,
I don't want to hear it. I really don't care.
I think it's time you join us. You have the Alteresses.
No,
You
no
have
thanks.
the power. You have a full play set. Join us.
Doesn't matter. We don't have enough copies of the rest of the deck to make the deck.
You don't?
I don't know.
Join us.
You're just saying that?
Yeah.
Join us. Can you guys hear this?
Yeah.
Okay. Join us. It's okay. He's not going to get banned. I promise.
He definitely won't. I don't know what people are talking about. Alterus isn't going to be on the ban list.
No. Josh is like hell-bent saying if they're going to hit something in that deck, it's going to be like Miraculous or one of the Tamers. I don't know if I agree with that.
Hitting any Tamer besides Nokia, which I don't even think would be a good hit, would be meaningless since you have...
There's another Tamer.
Yeah, you have end of turn attack / gain 2 memory on like, what, two Tamers now?
Well, the end of turn attack is exclusive to BT17, but you can just...
What's the new one do then?
play.
Is it just the on play?
It recycles a piece, and if you don't recycle a piece, you draw a card.
Why did I think you had 2 different Tamers that gave you end of attack? Or end of turn,
BT22, BT22 Omni has end of turn attack, and Blitz Greymon gives you then you may attack.
Okay.
So you have 3 ways to do an end of turn attack.
Odd that I somehow thought that you
Also, I was misplaying pretty heavily with that Tamer. It wasn't until this morning when I realized if I do not recycle a piece, I draw a card. So I think there was a couple times where I just hard played it against you and did nothing, and I should have just drawn a card.
Oh, that's really funny.
Yep. So I could have unbricked my hand, but well, what do I know?
Yep, I don't know what your cards do. I assumed you were using them correctly. I literally don't know what that new Tamer does.
It was my first time playing the deck. I expected there to be some misplays.
Yeah, I mean, it happens.
Yeah.
All right, so we're
once
gonna
you get going, the deck is pretty ignorant, though.
Yeah. So we're gonna start going over top deck list once again. So we just have one to go over this week. It is the Gen Con regional for BT22. So
Pretty diverse pie chart.
it is, besides 3 Gallant X's, 2 Alteresses, and 2 Gallantmons. Why Gallantmon and Gallant X are different decks, I don't know. That's really odd.
Yeah.
I guess we'll find out, because that's doesn't make any sense to me.
What if that's their way of saying Megidra? I mean, that doesn't make any sense, though, right?
You would just put Megidra.
Yeah, but like, look, there's no Megidras up there.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
Alright, so I guess we'll go bottom to top. Let's see how AIDS this website is now. So we have Royal Knights is 16th. Oh my god, dude. Okay.
It's still bad.
It's still annoying, but I guess it could always be worse. Alright, there we go. So he's playing the new Leopard Ace as a 1-of, new All Force Ace as a 1-of.
I mean, otherwise, I'd say it's a rather standard list. I'm kind of surprised he's playing any copies of Lord Knight Dynus.
Yeah, the Lord Nightmon I can understand because you can recycle your Magnamons or your Mechamons. I'm still not a fan of Dynus just because you can't ace on top of it and it trashes like your cool boys and stuff. But
yeah,
3 Medievals could have been 4.
Could have been 4. Hey, maybe that's why he had to put one of those in. He only had the 3 Medievals.
Could be. Dude, Mastamon got 15th. Wow.
Hey, yo, somebody send this to Ben. Tell him he's not coping hard enough.
Yeah, RIP Miri prices once again, I'm
this
sure.
This is literally just angels. I see a Dom. Look at him. Even if he's just a 1-of.
Yeah, it's
he's
one
there.
Most Masty list, I was almost going to say most good Masty list, but there's no such thing. Do play Dom in some number just because it protects your Mastamon.
I mean, that's pretty cool.
No Ace Masty. Can't help but notice that.
No, it's just the promo, right?
Yeah, it's just 4 promos.
Well, I mean, when you got access to cards like Shadow Seraph, I mean, I don't think you need Ace Maste.
I mean, I guess, but you can't ace on top of your Lady Devs with Shadow.
I guess that's fair.
This guy just had favorable matchups all night.
Yeah. The one of Ukomon, I guess. Playing
When
one.
you're really struggling to find that one card you need. Just make it a Nukomon.
Yeah. One medieval, which is weird. One.
He's playing a lot of cards I hate against like Raw Knights too. He's playing Pillow and Psychomon.
Yeah, 2 pillow, 1 psych. He's also playing memory blocker, which can cuck them on their delay options because they don't gain the memory off the drays.
Oh yeah. They only have what, one ruin mode? One Oryukin?
Yeah, the Oryukin is interesting. I wonder if that's just for the Magna X matchup.
It's possible. I mean, you can DNA into it, right?
I was gonna say, yeah, you actually could.
Yes.
You can DNA because he's playing the Shadow. He can actually DNA into it, so I guess that's fair.
Was red also part of his DNA? Because medieval.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, and you do have end of turn DNA because you're playing the starter deck Gatomon. Yeah, I can see it.
That's a really interesting interaction.
Yeah.
Hard drop medieval, vortex, and then end of turn DNA. No, because you wouldn't be able to finish the swing, would you?
No.
Never mind. I was cooking too hard. Until I actually
But you
thought
can
about
drop medieval, blow something up, and then trigger end of turn to go into Oryukin. Because I did that in like my original Magnex DNA list.
See.
Yeah, looks fun. Then we have puppets. Oh god. I'm sure Ben was excited to see this. If
he's playing the black one.
Yeah, he's
on chess.
Yep. He's playing the one of Blinding Ray. He's playing 2 Demonic Disasters. He just wants to kill you.
Yeah, I was about to say, it seems like he's just playing aggro. No copies of Syndrel, just pure Kaguya.
I think that's probably a better way to build it. I think Ben's list is just too defensive.
Yeah, especially when you're playing like 5 or 6 bodies, dude. Just swing out.
Yeah, just kill them.
Ruin mode's a good enough defensive card.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And then Deniaibu is also premium DP, so you always have that to rely on as well.
Yeah.
If you happen to come against a wall deck.
Yeah, I like this list. He's also playing this guy, the Namekamon that the Pawn Chess enables. Because it's a puppet and it gives you like D-Evo and DP protection, I'm pretty sure.
Well, that's really good.
Can I view it? Okay, I have to right click it.
There we go.
If you have throw more security, blah blah blah, can't have DP reduced and is infected by D-Evo effects. And then you get block or reboot if you have 3 or fewer security.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. D-Evo is like Kaguya's biggest weakness.
Yeah.
Can't the level 5's Evo on top of it because it's puppet trait?
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't even care about it being black.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, alright. Honestly,
besides,
that's really smart going into this format, because D-Evo is like their biggest weakness.
Yeah. I would say D-Evo's their biggest weakness, and after that it's probably DP reduction, and after that it's Source Strip, because you get to rip their level 5 protection effects.
Yeah.
Then we got Aegis-Dramon.
Hey. Where's Josh?
This looks similar to Josh's list.
So many boost cards.
Very similar. He's actually even playing the 1 Spark and the 1 Ice Wall now.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have the room, why not?
Yeah.
Ice Wall's never been bad. It's just it's not as broken.
It's obviously better when you have multiples because you can do it several turns in a row as opposed to just having it once.
Yeah,
probably for Omni.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh yeah. Although Alter S gets around it, but yeah.
But if they're passing turn going into Alter S, they don't have the end of turn DNA anymore. Like if they swing with the Alter S, tuck him into security, play the 2 dudes out, and the swing passed memory over.
Does the swing normally pass memory over?
Whenever I keep turn with Alter S, it's usually at 0 memory.
Yeah.
So I usually have to spend 4.
Yeah, so the Ice Wall doesn't affect you when you go into Alter S, you're immune. You don't lose the memory.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that's not a... Well, doesn't it give it to your Digimon as an effect?
Correct, so you gain
but it's
immunity.
Still your opponent's effect.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so Alter S gets
But if you hit it out of security...
Well, yeah, I mean, you know. Then we have Dorbic.
Yeah, more like door brick.
That is true. God, this guy's playing a bunch of different cards. Jesus.
Yo, dude, he's playing like the entire Exa package.
Okay, here we go.
He's playing the good level 5.
Yeah, the unsuspend. He's playing 3
How
on
many
the X's.
analog?
4.
Yeah, that makes sense.
4 analog, 4 BT1 tie.
Is that 2 and 2 on the Wisteria and Scramble?
Wisteria's
Or is that
3.
1 and 2?
Wisteria's
Okay.
3, Scrambles 2. He's playing 5
Okay.
Tama. I absolutely hate that. Even if you're playing 4 Yukos, I don't like that in a deck like this. Like, if you haven't killed them by the time you fetch your 5th Tama, you probably already lost.
Yeah, it feels like he's trying to rookie rush and then hit you with the door brick and maybe then the Omni X to kill.
Yeah, I mean, if you see an ideal line, you can just kill from 5 security with starting at 3 memory.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say he plays enough security attack +1 inheritables, and then he probably just omnis for your game.
Yep, you just drop the Dorbic for 3, swing for 5 checks. Sometimes you unsuspend, and sometimes you don't, and then you just Omni X, give it self rush, and then swing for game.
Not to mention
Yeah,
we still
depending
have
on
the
how many
arrest for
ties. Yeah, how many ties you have on the field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like a fun deck, but I don't know if I'm...
I wonder if
Oh
does he
yeah,
actually
I remember why he's
digivolve
playing
up?
1-ofs. Okay, it's been so long since I played Dorbic. Okay, the 1-ofs make sense now.
well, yeah, actually, you can only have what, 1 in the stack.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Okay.
I'm assuming. I mean, can he actually digivolve up into it?
Yeah.
Right. I mean, he's playing
Yeah,
enough lines.
100%. So you could just build it in Raising and promote and kill them.
I
Yeah.
wonder what the analogs for. Just I guess searching, because you can't add the pieces from the trash, right?
No, you can't. I'm sure it's just to help searching, and also like if his Dorbic dies of security, it gives him extra memory, so maybe he can drop another one if he gains enough memory off of it.
Yeah.
Assuming his hand is
I could also see a world with all the extra stuff he's got going on where he goes into the Superior, swings out with that. If the Superior dies, he could pull turn back and then just drop door brick.
Could be.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of play lines I'm seeing here.
But that's a fun list. Then we have our first Gallant X. First of potentially 5.
He's playing Takato, bad deck bad.
Yeah, he's playing 1, but he is playing the cool. But this is the... I've been seeing like a bunch of just variations of the OTK variant that I had.
Yeah.
I don't agree with the protoform over the X antibody.
Yeah, because you want it while you're swinging.
Yeah. But he's also playing actual Gallant Mons.
Yeah. And he's also playing Grav Crush. Good to see red. And just doing red things.
Yeah, 2 Grav Crush. Yeah. Looks... And then we have Blue-Green Imperial. Let's see what we got here. This is probably...
Oh, dude, this guy is so busted. Look at him. He's playing the 1-up Stingmon. That's crazy.
Yeah, dude. That's why...
No wonder he won.
That's why is it 1. He's playing 2 Hex, 1 Medieval. Only
many
1
Davis
starter
and Ken?
deck. 4 Davis and Kens.
Okay, makes sense. Yeah, gotta make sure he's playing 4 of the best card.
Oh, he's not playing Paladin
Alright.
mode?
That's what I was saying. I don't understand either the Hexplow. I'd rather just, if you're playing this version, you might as well just be trying to kill your opponent.
Yeah.
Hexplow just seems like more of like a defensive card.
Yeah, I mean, it is good against, like, the Megidra engine decks. Because it keeps them
true.
from, like, popping off on you. I don't
Yeah.
understand the lack of Paladin mode, though.
Yeah. Whack.
I mean, yeah, I mean, he could cut stuff and make room for it.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, at least play 1. It's, like, searchable by, like, literally every card in your deck. Well, congratulations. Then we have Emo Imperial. This guy's playing
This one
Paladin
playing
mode.
Paladin.
LOL.
I mean, yeah, it just seems like he's playing what I would consider to be a pretty standard list of his deck. He's playing the options that let you just kill your own dude and go off.
Yeah, nothing too out of the ordinary here that I see. Then we have Dia came in 8th. Wow.
That's cray.
Let's see how similar this is. I haven't posted my list, but I'm curious how similar this is to mine. I'm not playing this Tom. I think that Tom is bad, but he must be playing EX6, and yes, he is.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks like he's playing a bit of like a toolbox. He's got all sorts of options. Like he's playing 3 different Infers, 4 different Kurisaris, 5 different Karas.
I do not like it.
Yeah, I like my decks to be more streamlined. I don't like having... I'd like to know what the chances of me drawing certain cards are.
At this point, I'm kind of surprised he's not playing 1 clock of the end, just because it says the Aboramon on it.
Yeah, I don't like...
He's playing both Armageddonmon.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. That's my least favorite part of this deck. I don't think the new one is like worth putting in your deck.
Well, I'll let you shuffle your deck, Don.
It does let you shuffle your deck. The random black memory boost. Yeah, I mean, it worked out for him. This is way too in the weeds with the toolboxing, in my opinion. We have another Gallon X. Let's see if this is the OTK variant. Nope. He's playing all Takados.
He's playing even more Takados.
Yeah, he's playing 5 Takados.
Not a single cool boy.
I also don't like that Black War Growlmon. Can't Digivolve Growlix on it.
Yeah, that was my biggest issue when I started building Gallon X after we got the new stuff, is like you literally can't play the best level 4 because this guy can't evo on top of him. Man, if they would have put Growlix in name without X antibody, or Growl in name without X antibody on that guy's alternate evo condition,
It'd been so good.
Yeah,
so good.
Because I think even Tyrannomon X says Tyrannomon in name, so you can Digivolve it on top of the purple-green ones if you needed to.
Yeah, I've seen them do it before, which is why I was surprised I didn't do it. But yeah, looks like a Gallant list. And then we have Omni Alter S.
This is Black Base. Playing the Sume.
Yep. So we got here.
He's playing Detective Agency. That makes sense. It's a good...
He's playing Nokia too.
Yeah, the one. See...
He's only playing 2 Alter S's.
What? He's playing 4 of the CS ones.
4 the new one, and then 2 A's, 2 Alter S.
That's crazy. I can understand if you're playing more of the CS cards to play the white Nokia. Like, I get it. Like, sure.
Come on, dog. There's no reason to put that Nokia in there.
I don't understand why he's playing more BT22 Omni over Alter S. Alter S just kills your opponent. I don't think 22 Omni just kills you.
Yeah, playing 4 of it especially.
Yeah.
Also, I didn't even notice the BT5 Nokia until you started talking about it. Why the hell is he playing that?
People's logic behind it is you can drop it for 3.
You're using
and
the
then
word logic pretty liberally.
Yeah. And then it enables you to warp your Melga and Wargrave from 22. Because they are heavily dependent on Nokia being on the board. So playing a 5th Nokia is why they do it.
Okay, that's actually a good point. That's fair. I forget that you have to have Nokia on the field. And then she's the only, those are the only 2 Nokias we have in the game, right?
Yes.
Okay, alright. Alright,
so as it's
a fair choice.
A little more understandable.
Yeah, I get it. I forgot that those new 6s required to be on the field.
Yeah. And then with that plus the Matt tie, you're gaining 3 memory when you go into your combo.
Yeah.
So
the 4 BT22 Omnimons is kind of weird.
Yeah,
especially when you can search it.
Yeah, especially when you're playing the agency that just searches it. It's pretty
literally
odd.
all of the cards search it. It's crazy.
Yeah. It's like
I think
it just doesn't kill your opponent like Alter S does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we have Gallantmon. This is Megidramon. Okay, so the Gallantmon list, for some reason... So they're calling it that because you're playing the Gallantmons that drop for reduced cost. That's really stupid, but whatever.
I mean, this is literally...
This is Growlix Rush.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
It's
I was going to
Growlix
say,
Rush.
this is the level 5 Rush version of the deck.
It's more level 4. You just have a couple level 5s you can go into. Your primary lines are just swinging with your 4s.
Shack Raid, Grav Crushes, Bem Boosts. God.
Demonic Disasters.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the Turbo AIDS version that just cut out the Megas because there's no reason to play them. Or the Megidramon, I should say, because you're still playing a couple Megas. Yep. That is what it's devolved into, and this is the reason why Growlix is probably going to get hit. What?
Yeah, and the Death X, like, just for Devo and stuff like that.
Yeah, just in cases.
Mm-hmm.
Not a single tamer or nothing.
Yeah, I think it's just the amount of different decks that Growlix is, you know, making is the reason why. Yeah, it'll get hit.
Yeah.
It's the same logic behind Garu X.
Yeah, it's a purple card, and purple has enough recursion to where even if it's at 1, there's still ways to get it back.
It's just 2
and like Gigimon's another way to get it back, so it's like, even if they hit it, as long as you just see it, it's like, it's still going to be viable. Like, I'm sure this will still be around, it just won't be as strong.
This just won't see as much play because people will think it got hit, so it's not good. But yeah, this will still be a viable strategy even when Growlix and Grav Crush go to 1.
Yep.
Because we know Grav Crush is getting hit, but Growlix most likely is also on the block.
Sakuya.
Yeah, we have a Sakuya player. Jesus, dude, I hate the... God, infinite ads on this website. This is pretty standard.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is a pretty standard version of the list.
This is like super duper standard based on what we've been seeing.
I mean, is the Starbond?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because it gives you barrier. This was in the world stopping list, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Sean meant to buy the ordered ones. Yeah, and then the world's list happened, and he's like, yo, why are these so expensive? And then we saw the world's list, and he's like, oh, damn, I should have picked these up sooner.
They went from being like $1 to being like 20 plus, and I was like, damn it. Guess I'm never getting a pretty one. And then this is obviously Megidra again, or Growlix loot most likely. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, it's 100% what it is.
It's so dumb that they're calling it Gallon on here.
This list looks almost exactly the same, minus like a few cards.
It is very similar.
He's not playing Death X.
Nope. He's like, I don't need that card.
Yeah. I feel like that's a flaw with the naming strategy they go with here, is they just see what the top end level 6 is and just name it after that.
Yeah. They all do have Gallantmon in their name.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have Alter S, which also, it was odd that the previous Omnimon deck was called Alter S when there's only 2 of them in there. Let's see if this is...
only 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, just...
No, this is also black base.
Yeah, he could still be playing... He's playing 3 Alter S's this time, at least.
Yeah, he cut the Nokia, the one of Nokia for, it looks like another Alter S instead.
He's also not playing 4...
Yeah, he's also playing the EX4 Tamer. The other guy was not.
Where do you see the EX4 Tamer?
Not EX4, EX9. EX9.
Okay.
None of them are playing the EX4 Tamer, which I find insane. Like, EX4 with
it's so
starter
good.
Agu. Yeah. EX4 starter Agu is just guaranteed Omni keeping turn, assuming you have the memory.
Even just EX4 with Inoki on the field, you can just turn any rookie into the combo, even if you don't keep turn.
Yeah, so that's pretty crazy that people are... I'd call it streamlining the deck in this way. I think the version I was playing, the less CS, I think it operates a little better. But, I mean, just the amount of searching this deck has now, because of the EX4 rookies, the Ukos, the Gabu.
Yeah.
How many Mirai?
4.
I can't really...
It's
4?
Mirai.
Yeah.
Mirai is the puppet card.
Whatever. Ben Cope Tamers, as I like to call them.
Yeah. And then we have Gallon X, which actually won the event. Let's see what this
hey, if you just OTK your opponent, no matter what the hell they're playing.
He is playing the Cool Boy version, which I think is the best version. He's playing one proto form.
X antibodies. He split the X antibodies.
I don't like it, but whatever.
Just play one of them, alright? Just go full tilt into one of them.
He's also playing War Growl Ace. Maybe for rookies or something like that he wants to kill. I don't know.
I don't even know what is that for.
Does it? What's its inheritable? Does it even have one?
It increases your DP, I believe, of the thing. Yeah, at 3,000 is Digimon's DP deletion effect maximum all turns.
So you hard play it, keep turn, and Evo into a medieval. Duh.
I mean, you could, but like, what? Besides puppets, I can't think of a swarm deck this format. And puppets, you would get hard punished by removing anything on their field if you don't have protection.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Because, like, this deck doesn't care about floodgates because you naturally delete them.
Yeah.
Right.
I was literally sitting here thinking, like, oh, maybe floodgates. And I was like, no, you're 4, you're 5, you're 6s. Like, you have deletion everywhere.
Your deck just does it naturally. You don't even have to try to get rid of floodgates.
Well, he's not playing... No, yeah, it's right. Never mind. Ignore me.
Okay. I honestly don't like the promo Gallantmon in these kind of lists because you're gonna pop yourself more often than you're gonna pop one of their guys. I just don't see a reason to play it. Congratulations.
There's a lot of diversity in this this format.
I was trying to go look at the reveal cards.
I know, but I have to reshare my screen. I would almost agree with you on the diversity, except for we saw...
A lot of them are just McGeedra bottom end.
2 of them were, and obviously Gallon X is also playing a similar bottom end. So I think Gallon X is gonna get hurt.
Yeah, I wonder what the overall representation looked like.
Unfortunately, we don't have that. That's pretty rare for them to provide that.
Yeah, because it makes me curious, like, what decks saw the most representation and actually made it to top cut. Because everybody's, like, acting like Alter S is the boogeyman, but only 2 made it to top 16.
Everybody is casuals, my guy. I don't think Alter S is anybody's boogeyman.
Yeah.
Just like people keep saying Royal Knights is so good. Like, I didn't see any Royal Knights there. Did you?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there was one.
Oh yeah, there was. You right. Literally already forgot because it came in like 14th or whatever. All right, weekly reveals. We have.
This is the one Josh is excited for, I think.
I think you're correct. Yes.
It's either this one or the level 5.
It's this
I can't
one.
remember.
It's this one.
Okay.
Ghoulless Gamamon. On play when Digivolving, trash the top 2 cards of your deck. Then you may place one Digimon card with Gamamon and its name from your trash as Digimon's bottom source. Your turn once per turn, when effects add to this Digimon's sources, Digimon may Digivolve into a Ghoulless in the hand or trash with the Evo cost reduced by 1 Inheritable's raid.
I mean, they're just going to keep giving it support till something sticks, so...
Yeah. It's pretty disappointing that they get something like this, while Black War, which is the cover art card, gets its level 4, which is garbage.
It's the worst line we've read for this set.
Yeah, this also gives Dorbic raid. Yeah, since we just saw that deck.
He's Dragonkin.
Oh, yeah, because he's Dragonkin.
Uh-huh. And we have just high reses of the ladies. So don't, that's not the new one, but whatever.
Yeah.
We have Regulus, Rush Blocker. On play when Digivolve, you may place up to 5 differently named Digimon cards and Gamamon and their names from your trash as Digimon's bottom sources. Then delete one of your opponent's Digimon with as much or less DP as this Digimon. End of your turn once per turn. If Digimon has 5 or more sources, it may attack without suspending. Inheritable your turn once per turn when any of your opponent's Digimon are deleted. Gain 1 memory.
I think this is also one he was really excited about. Because he says he can, like, chip your opponent. He's like, I can chip my opponent down all the way to 0, but I can't kill him. And then I guess with this now, you can just kill him.
It just kills you.
They can just kill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true, because you can just slam it and just end of turn kill them because it has a rush.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well,
So
congratulations.
it's kind of like their way of doing what Hunters does with the attack without suspending thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It definitely feels like the new support they're getting in this set is pretty good for their deck.
Yeah, I wish Black War could say the same. They have Cupimon. I really like this art.
Yeah, it's cute.
It's very cute.
Yes. Your turn once per turn when any of your Digimon with loose one and their names move from the breeding area to the battle area by trashing one card in your hand, draw one and gain one. This is very good for the deck.
That's so pretty busted.
It makes the Lucemon Evo promote
4 memory.
4 memory play instead of 5.
Yeah,
and you get to draw an extra card.
And that's assuming you don't even have more than one of these already on the field already.
Yeah. Oh my god, that is actually really good.
Yeah, and because I see a lot of people playing starter deck Matt, and that would decrease the memory cost even more. So like you could potentially keep turn.
Yeah, that's crazy.
This and one Matt on the field, you just keep turn with the play, which is pretty nasty.
This card does too much for Atama.
It does quite a bit. Thankfully, it's hardcore archetype locked, but
yeah,
man,
it's in a very good archetype now.
Yeah, I think Lucimon's going to be pretty strong whenever we get this. Then we have Paradise Lost. While you have Digimon with Lucemon in its name on the field, you can ignore this card's color requirements. Trash end of your turn if you have Digimon with Lucemon in its name by returning this card to the bottom of the deck. Trash your top security card and one of your Digimon attacks without suspending. Main until your opponent's turn ends. One of your Digimon with Lucemon in its name gains Raid, Piercing, Blocker, and 3000 DP. Security effect, you may play one Lucemon from your trash without paying the cost. This is also just good.
God.
Okay,
all of this for 2 costs. That's crazy.
Yeah. That's...
I do love how one of Lucimon's main attacks is just a JoJo's reference.
It's just like,
yeah. I mean, that's just like his legit attack in the show. He just starts throwing hands.
He just beats the crap out of you.
And he calls it a move.
Yeah.
Hey, you would too if you were throwing hands that savage.
Alright, and then we have Sleepy Boy. On play, when Digimon can replace one Belphemon Rage mode from your trash as Digimon's top source until your opponent's turn ends. Digimon can't attack and your opponent's effects don't affect it. Opponent's turn once per turn when any of your opponent's Digimon suspend by trashing 2 cards in your hand. Suspend 2 of their Digimon or Tamers.
Well, that's kind of good.
That's pretty good.
I mean, yeah, that's really good for the Belfay, single deck.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, though, I still kind of like the other one where it's just like, hey, trash 2 cards, stop an attack.
I mean, yeah, but this is also shutting out
really good too. No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like both have their good qualities.
Yeah, like for single stack decks, just ending the attack is probably best, but for like swarm decks, this would be better.
Mm-hmm.
Also, if like the deck has the ability to unsuspend, like you can just boop. Like imagine he does this to your All Force. You swing, unsuspend, he trashes and suspends you again.
I would just tap another arena and unsuspend again.
You're gonna run out of arenas eventually.
Nope.
Although it is a once per turn, so never mind.
I don't think the other one is though. That's what I think you can just keep stopping attacks.
No, the other one's once per turn.
Is it?
Is it?
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
It's 100% once per turn. Yeah.
Also, just something about Belfay I've always loved. I love his little alarm clock. It's just so cute.
Is that what that's on top of him?
Yeah, the little chest thing. This is a little alarm clock.
That's interesting. There's also 7 Great Demon Lord support.
Yeah, it's on play as well.
Mm-hmm. Then we have... Don't even know who this is. We haven't gotten the card yet, but this is a high res.
Yeah, it's from the Time Stranger.
Yeah. Then we have Karada. Memory setter, and then end of your turn if you have 6 or fewer cards in your hand by placing this tamer as the bottom source of any of your Digimon with Belphemon in their names. That Digimon may digivolve into a Digimon card with Belphemon in its name in the trash without paying the cost. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's very good, especially for a memory setter. I mean, it is end of your turn, but at the same time, it doesn't matter if you're setting up the Belfay.
Well, it lets you recycle your sleep modes without actually having to get them back out of your trash.
Yeah. That's really good.
Yeah.
Man, Black War could never.
It really couldn't, dude. It seems like every other archetype that's getting support in EX10 is getting way better support than Black War, despite being the cover card.
Yeah.
Stupid. Yeah. Belphemon Rage Mode has Fortitude. Start of your main phase. Suspend all of your opponent's level 5 or lower Digimon. Then if you have 6 or fewer cards in your hand, this Digimon gains Piercing, Security Attack +2, and 3000 DP for the turn. Start of your main phase. On play, when Digivolving, delete one of your opponent's suspended Digimon or Tamers. Inheritable, end of your opponent's turn. This Digimon is Sleep Mode. Trash this Digimon's top stat card.
Yeah, that start of main on play when Digivolving is not a once per turn.
It's not, but you would never be able... You would never be able to get that more than once.
Well, you get the start of main and then the when Digivolving. No, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
it doesn't Digivolve. I mean, yeah.
Unless you get a Tamer or something that lets you trigger your when Digivolving effect again or something, you're never going to get that more than once per turn.
Yeah, I guess you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Tamer hate in 7th grade Demon Lords, never.
Yeah, Tamer hate, period, which is pretty rare. Yeah.
Security Attack +2 is crazy.
Yeah, 3 checks on 17k with Piercing.
Yep. And Fortitude, if you do out it.
You
Here's
could
Sleepy Boy back.
You could trigger it more than once per turn because it has Fortitude, that's right. If it dies... it would come back
out.
But you're 17k, so like, what are you dying to? Unless your opponent aces you and deletes it, I guess.
An option as well, I guess.
No one plays those.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's a possibility.
Options aren't real; they can't hurt you.
Anyway, you want to read a really bad Agumon card? Here you go.
I mean, this actually is the best support that I think.
Unironically.
Yeah, we're getting. So Koromon, all turns once per turn, when attack targets change, draw 1.
Can you imagine if we also gained a memory?
Yo, imagine. That'd be sick, dude. They would.
I mean, why not? Cubimon got it.
I know that'd be pretty dope, but yeah, despite being the cover card, they're just like, meh. Then we have Champion Pack Crimson Blaze.
Very pretty.
Looks very pretty. This will be textured, by the way, because these are going to be like the top 32 packs, I believe.
Nice.
Agumon. Start of your main phase, you may return 1 virus trait Digimon card with Grand minus same from your trash to the hand, inheritable, all turns +1k.
They made it so restrictive. It's so dumb.
It's so dumb.
If I had a nickel for every time they printed an Agumon that recycled a card from a trash, I'd have like 4 nickels.
For real, dude.
That's way too many nickels.
And none of them are purple.
None of them are funny. Good. What if they came out and said that we can't have Gray X back because they printed this? So they're like, if it ever ends up in the trash, you can just promote this and get it back.
That's what people will say to justify it not coming back.
It would fill me with rage anytime I saw that argument. Because we have scrambles already, so like that doesn't even justify it.
Yeah. So lame.
Yeah. However you say that, Memory Setter. Your turn when any of your Digimon Digivolve into Digimon with save in its text by suspending this Tamer and placing one Digimon card with save in its text from under your Tamers as that Digimon's bottom source. That Digimon gains Alliance for the turn.
Yeah, it's Ryoma Mogami, and this is pretty good for Hunters. I mean, giving Hunters Alliance is pretty good.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, this seems pretty solid.
Because this was the purple Tamer that some Hunters lists play. Most lists don't play it, but I've seen it in a couple. But I definitely think this could get played in that now.
I don't like the fact that it doesn't do anything proactive. Like, it doesn't tuck, and it doesn't, like, do anything, start a turn to, like, draw cards or anything like that. But, I mean, that is a good effect.
Yeah, I mean
it's cool. It's a memory setter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we have Marine Bullmon, which is also the Champion Pack card or whatever the hell.
Is this one Josh plays?
Yep, Josh is going to want to get these, but they're going to be like expensive because all his Champion Pack cards are going to be super high. You and Nene, start of your main phase by placing one Bog or Armor, your Twilight Trait Digimon card from your hand to trash on this Tamer. Draw 1. All turns when any of your Bog or Armor or Twilight Trait Digimon cards with Digicross requirements will be played by spinning this Tamer. 1 card from under your Tamers and 1 card in your trash can also be placed for their Digicross.
Okay. So you still have to play the old Tamer just so you can get the further reduction.
Yeah.
But this lets you grab pieces from more places. That's also pretty good.
Yeah, the cycle is nice. The fact that it's a 4-cost Tamer that doesn't gain memory, though, is kind of rough. But
that's crazy.
I think they have ways to play this for free, but I'm not 100% sure.
Oh, they most assuredly do. Let's be real. It's a modern deck.
Yeah.
It also had the keyword effect at the bottom where it was like it's treated as either one of them, right?
Yeah, U and name. Yeah.
Now to read a bad card.
This is a really bad card.
This is a super rare. Digimon Emperor, 5 cost. Not a memory setter. Start of your main phase. For every 2 colors your opponent's Digimon and Tamers have, gain 1 memory. On play, delete one of your opponent's play cost 5 or lower Digimon, then by returning 1 Digimon card from your opponent's trash to the bottom of the deck from your hand or trash, and without paying the cost, you may play 1 level 4 or lower Digimon card with the same color as the card's effect. Return rule name also treated as Ken Ichijoji, just in case you wanted to search this with Digimon or something.
This card's really bad. What a bad card.
Imagine playing a monocolored deck and they play this against you.
And you're like, cool, you're never going to get really any benefit from this.
Yeah, like I'm playing all force.
If security control were still a viable strategy, this would be the only deck I could think of off the top of my head that it would go into.
But like, even then, its main key effect is only an on play.
It's so dumb.
Yeah, like, I'm not saying that I would leave it in the list after testing it.
It's the first card. It's the first card I'm cutting. And that's even after not even thinking about it.
Yeah. It's so bizarre. The fact that it costs 5 memory is just insane to me.
What would this even go in? There's gotta be something
It's security
out
control,
there
I'm telling you. That's the only deck that this would make any sense on. But even then.
I just don't understand they would print that for that, though. There has to be something that they're like, yo, this actually goes in this, and it's just like...
Well, the like, original Digimon Emperor was also just a random pseudo floodgate.
Yeah, so if they print, let's say, a card in this set like Chimeramon, because Chimeramon was kind of Digimon Emperor's like dude. If they print a Chimeramon that goes with this card, it's still a 2-card combo that's bad.
Well, it has no way of interacting with a Chimeramon. It just plays level 4s. Level 4 and lowers.
This card doesn't even have a trait, so we can't tell what it belongs in. This just feels like they printed a card to print a card with the character on it.
I mean, that's exactly how BT8 Digimon Emperor was at first, until promoting a rookie became really powerful.
Digimon, the original Digimon Emperor made more sense lore-wise. Reason why it punished level 3s when it came out, because like in the show he was literally
them.
Yeah, he was enslaving them and like literally using a whip on them and was whipping them. So it's like that makes sense because they're weaker than him, you know, like. So that made sense. And then this one just like this doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't. The fact it's a super is crazy.
Okay. Yeah.
This is the same rarity as Blackmore. That's crazy.
I pull this and I'd be pissed.
Yep.
I'm not even buying any of this set. And I'd get pissed.
Yo, we're gonna have a release event for this because apparently that's just gonna be a thing now. This is actually pretty solid in the release.
No, you lie to me.
Yeah, dude.
Because it gains memory. Come on.
Yeah, because it's gonna gain you memory every single turn.
No, I pull that. I pull that. I'm throwing it away.
It will go in my release deck. That is it, though.
Damn! Imagine printing a card just for pre-release. That's crazy.
Yeah. Close. Start of your main phase, where return this tamer to the bottom of the deck. You may play 1 close from your hand without paying the cost. And if you don't have a Digimon, you may play 1 Sun Reason from your trash without paying the cost. All turns when effects trash any of your mineral or rock trait Digimon sources by spending this tamer, gain 1 memory.
Okay. I mean, it's a 3 cost to play potentially 2 different cards for free.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything when it first comes into play, though. That's my only issue with it. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, other than that, it's pretty solid.
Yeah, we're getting more and more Liberator tamers that are like that. They seem to, I think every deck has one.
Yeah, they ladder into other tamers.
Mm-hmm.
And then also play a dude if you don't have a dude.
Yeah, this makes no sense to me. It's one of the level 5s for Bs. It's also going to be in the champion tamer
pack. The Liberator.
But like, they could have picked something better, right?
I mean, they did the Marine Bull just because it's a Liberator.
Yeah, but Marine Bull is actually a good card.
I mean, this card would be okay if not for the fact that bees suck.
Yeah, that's precisely my point. Then we have the Diaboromon token for the Evo Cup.
Sick.
That's pretty cool.
It does look pretty dope.
I love it, dude. I just love how you can see multiple Dios crawling out of that. It's so cool.
Oh yeah, you can. They're just sprouting out or whatever the hell that is.
Yeah, some kind of like digital gate.
Yeah. Unique emblem, Gravel Hearts. Main, you may play one Sun Reason or close from your hand or trash without paying the cost and place this card in the battle area. Your turn when any of your close suspend. Delay. One of your mineral or rock 2 Digimon may evo into a Digimon card with mineral and Liberator and in the traits with the evo cost reduced by 3.
Okay, so they're all just going to get this.
They're all going to get the same thing, yeah.
Just wait until we get this unique emblem crap, but for like pro tag decks like Ty, Matt, Izzy, Mimi, Davis, Ken.
Blackwar needs it.
I mean, potentially you could have it, yeah.
Suckusmon, on play when Digivolving, delete one of your opponent's rookies on all turns once per turn. When effects trash any of the Digimon's link cards, gain 1 memory. And the link effect is when attacking by trashing one of the Digimon's link cards, delete one of your opponent's level 4 or lowers.
You know, Atmon fans, I'm happy for you. You've invaded how many of our sets? Good for you.
That's sick.
Heaven's Judgment. This looks absolutely gorgeous. I'm kind of sad because I have a playset of the event pack Heaven's Judgments now, but like
this is clearly better.
This is gonna look so much better because I know it's gonna be textured is the primary issue, but yeah, this is
all
beautiful.
That lightning.
Yeah, that looks sick AF. Then we have BT17 Dia. Don't know why they decided to print this one as the one for the Evo Cup, but sure.
Well, I don't think BT17 Dia had an alt art at all, right?
Don't even care because it's like one of the worst ones we've had in recent.
I think it was either
It'd been cool if it was 22 because 22 doesn't have an alt art.
Yeah, 22 is just a rare. This says the words Doomsday Clock on it, so it is bad.
17 had to have an alt art because it's a super rare.
It's a rare.
Oh yeah, it is a rare.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
it's a rare on
Armageddon is super.
It says rare right here.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah, so, I don't think he had an alt art.
Could have been BT22. Would have been a lot cooler if you did.
Agreed.
Whoa, what? Warudamon.
Cleavagemon.
Yeah. Fortitude. On play when Digivolve, you may link one level 4 or lower Digimon card from your trash or this Digimon sources to this Digimon without paying the cost. All turns, once per turn when Digimon gets linked, you may suspend one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers. It can't unsuspend in their next unsuspend phase. The link effect is all turns when any of your opponent's Digimon suspend by trashing one of the Digimon's link cards, trash your opponent's top security card. Cool. We don't have to read this, right? Besides, like, the...
No, but yeah, we've seen it.
Have we?
Yeah. We saw the alt art. The alt art got leaked a while ago.
Okay. Then we have BT19 Lord Nightmon, alt art for the Tamer pack. This is going to look pretty dope.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that it's not yellow, but whatever.
Another sick alt art.
Yeah, the Evo Cup BT5 Errata Sonata. This looks dope. This looks so nice.
I can't wait to sign up our stores for the Evo Cups and then never receive these.
Yeah, never get our Evo Cup pricing. Shout out Bandai for not sending it to the store. Then we have Spiral Mountain. While you don't have Spiral Mountain in the battle area, you can ignore this card's color requirements. Main, draw 2, then place this card in the battle area. End of opponent's turn, delay. You may play one face-up Digimon card with a Dark Master trait from your security stack without paying the cost. At the end of your turn, delete the Digimon this effect played. Security effect, you may play one Digimon card with the Dark Master trait from your hand or trash without paying the cost, then add this card to the hand at turn in, delete the Digimon this effect played.
Okay. I don't know how it helps the strategy when your main win con is playing them all out with Armageddon, and this plays it out as well, but I mean, whatever. I just don't see how this deck works.
I think the deck just gets really annoying with their bodies constantly coming out.
Yeah. I guess.
Yeah. Flickmon. Your turn once per turn. When effects trash any of the Digimon's link cards, gain 1 memory.
So no, it won't replace Swipemon. Yeah, it's not going to replace Swipemon.
Yeah. Then we have Revive from the Darkness reprint from BT5 in the Tamer pack. This is...
Yeah, it's the Digimon Emperor. Like, you know. Because this is, I guess, a Chimeramon card.
Yeah, I mean, this does get played occasionally in super degenerate purple strategies, but it's been a while since I've seen one that used it.
It's been a while.
Mirrormon, your turn once per turn when Digimon gets linked, you may suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, and the linking effect, or link effect, is when attacking by trashing one of the Digimon's link cards, suspend 2 of your opponent's Digimon.
The fact that this is an app card and not the level 3 to the black hybrid level 4 is insane. Like, this guy is the perfectly designed.
Yeah.
And he's an app card. That's crazy.
Choo-Choo-Mon, start of your main phase, you may place one Digimon card with the Bogger Army trait from your hand or trash as any of your Bogger Army trait Digimon's bottom sources or under any of your Bogger Army trait tamers. On deletion, save. Inheritable, when effects trash this card from your Bogger Army trait Digimon sources, draw one.
Seems good for Bogger, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just get to draw cards and stuff.
Damemon, on play by placing one Bogger Army trait Digimon card from your hand or trash under any of your tamers, draw one. On deletion, you may play one Tuarmon with a play cost of 7 or less from under your tamers without paying the cost, then save. Inheritable, when effects trash this card from a Bogger Army trait Digimon, draw one.
I wonder if we're about to find out who this Tuarmon is. What?
Tuarmon, Rush Collision, on play, when Digivolving, when attacking, once per turn by trashing any one source of your Bogger Army trait Digimon. One of your Bogger Army trait Digimon gains blocker and retail until your opponent's turn ends. On deletion, save. You can cross this with Damemon and Choo-Choo-Mon. Inheritable is when effects trashes from a Bogger Army trait Digimon, draw one.
Okay.
They have a bunch of cycle.
Yeah. The only thing I have to say about this is, who does this guy think he is trying to steal OG Magna X Altart aura farming?
Oh yeah, he does have the exact same pose.
I think Magna X has his arm
like
up,
bar for bar.
Yeah, he's not as cool. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, stop trying to steal people's aura.
Obviously not as cool. Proganomon, hand main. Okay, this is a warp level 5 for Liberator.
What in the level? What in the Mega Blastoise is this?
Yeah. If you have close by placing one Landramon from your trash as any of your Sun or Rizamon's bottom sources, it digivolves into this card for an EVO cost of 3, ignoring digivolution requirements. On play, when digivolving, when attacking, not once per turn. By trashing any one mineral or rock trait card from your Digimon sources, one of your such Digimon gains collision, piercing, and 3000 DP until your opponent's turn ends. Inheritable, when effects trash this card from a mineral or rock trait Digimon sources, D-Evo one of your opponent's Digimon.
I mean, D-Evo is really good, especially for something that you can do pretty consistently.
Yeah, seems cool, I guess, for the mineral deck.
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised it doesn't have fragment as a keyword.
That is surprising. That may have made it too good in their eyes, but I mean, on paper, this seems like really strong for the deck.
Yeah. I'd say it's definitely a solid inclusion.
Yeah. Pyramidimon, Fragment 3. When Digivolving, when attacking, once per turn, you may place up to 3 mineral or rock trait cards from your trash as its Digimon's bottom sources. When Digivolving, when attacking, not once per turn, by trashing up to 3 mineral or rock trait cards from any of your Digimon sources to one of your opponent's Digimon, reduce the play cost by 2 until their turn ends for each card trashed.
I just don't think this is as good as the other Pyramidimon.
It's definitely not. This clearly is designed to work with the cards that delete play cost targets.
But he doesn't.
He doesn't, but the sources do when they're fragmented.
When they're trashed, that makes sense. It doesn't OTK.
Yeah. It doesn't, and OTKing is definitely a better strategy, but I can see what they were trying to go with, I guess. Psychmon, start of your main phase by trashing one card with save in its text from your hand, draw one and suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. On deletion, save, and inheritable piercing.
Why does he look like he has the ring on?
That's pretty good. I mean, piercing on regular Arrestor Dramon Superior mode is pretty cool.
Oh yeah, true. That is
because I think the other one already has it, the new one, because that's raid piercing, right?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Astamon, Fortitude, on play when Digivolving may play one play cost 4 or lower card with save in its text from under your tamers without paying the cost. Inheritable piercing. I actually think...
Hold on. This is Belphemon stuff.
Yeah, I was actually going to say, I think these are actually Belphemon cards.
Which is also extremely confusing because Rage Mode already has... It gains piercing.
Yeah.
Why are we giving it Inheritables piercing, and then why is this also save stuff?
I don't know. That is really odd.
Maybe it does both. Maybe it's supposed to...
Support both?
Support both.
I guess.
I mean, because it doesn't even have any traits either. Like, not... Like, Bagra, not... You know,
I could be wrong, but, like, I remember Ostamon was the level 5 for the other Belphi support, and it was just pure purple.
Yeah, although we did have this line that also evoed into Quartz, and we know Quartz is coming.
Right.
Yeah, that's fair.
Which I've read the Quartz Ace. I like it. It's pretty good.
Speak of the devil.
Yeah, because doesn't Quartz evo... Yeah, okay, he's right. Yeah, okay.
Quartzmon Ace. On play, when Digivolving, suspend all other Digimon and Tamers. When Digivolving, when attacking once per turn, delete one of your opponent's suspended Digimon. All turns other than this Digimon, no Digimon or Tamers can unsuspend in the unsuspend phase. It also has an alternate evo of, while you have Ryoma Mogami, it evos on top of Astamon for 7.
I don't think it's as good as regular Quartz, but I mean, it's still an okay card.
I think this is really good for green and black, just as a generic case, because it's removal.
Yeah.
Just the all turns part, only stopping the unsuspend from the unsuspend phase, feels kind of bad. There are a lot of decks now that can just unsuspend for free.
Yeah,
but it will lock out most decks anyway.
Yeah, it's still a strong effect without being like just super good like the original Quartz.
Super degen.
Yeah, just the fact that it's generic removal for black and green decks as a level 7, I think is really good.
Yeah. I also kind of wish that it had like security attack +1 or something, so it's like, because I mean, I don't know if this is really, it's not really winning you the game. Like,
it's not. I like this as a defensive piece for those decks, just because like we have pretty good like blue, red, level 7s, yellow. Mm-hmm. At least that have removal, but green and black didn't have one yet.
I think it's still a neat card. I don't know. We'll see where it fits.
Yeah, you can play this in Dia. It's an unidentified.
Mm-hmm.
You can play this in Royal Knights. Your opponent swings at you while you have like a leopard on the board, and you're like, get quartzed.
That seems dumb. Alright, next card.
No, it's 100% dumb. Give your opponent 10 memory by hard playing Craniumon, and then they swing at you and you go quartz. It's a good play.
Alright, Lilithmon. On play, when Digivolving, until your opponent's turn ends, give one of their Digimon or Tamers. End of your turn, delete one of your Digimon. All turns once per turn, when any of your opponent's Digimon are played or deleted by trashing any 2 of this Digimon sources, you may play one level 4 or lower purple Digimon card from your trash without paying the cost. Digicross this, -2 with 2 Digimon cards with Bagra Army trait. When this would be... Okay, it just explains what Digicross means randomly, okay.
Sean, I'm gonna need you to reread all that. I was not
distracted.
paying attention.
This clearly isn't Lilithmon X. I do want to just point that out.
Yeah. Lilithmon X, we would have noticed some changes.
Yeah.
Bigger changes, I guess.
Yeah, this attack powering up looks pretty cool, though.
Mm-hmm.
Not a 7th-grade Demon Lord, but I mean, it makes sense, I guess, lore-wise, apparently, because Bagra Army Lilith is different.
Yeah, she was in the Cross season, and she was just like one of like the Bagra Army generals, I think. So definitely different.
Yeah. Then we have Blastamon. This art looks really good for a rare. Collision, Fragment 3, Blocker. On play, when Digivolving until your opponent's turn ends, give one of the Digimon start of your main phase Digimon attacks. All turns, once per turn, when Digimon attack by trashing any 2 of the Digimon sources, Digimon gains security attack +1 and 3000 DP until your opponent's turn ends. Digicross, -2 with 3 Digimon cards with Bagra Army trait.
So you can give him quite a bit.
This plus Zubagon Punch?
Yeah.
Yeah. It literally is Zubagon Punch.
He's also mineral, so you can play him in the mineral deck, as an extra level 6.
Yeah, I like him in the mineral deck.
I would just play him as my second level 6.
Yeah, I would play the original pyramid and this guy.
Yeah, there's no alternate There's no alternate Evo condition for him, so you're always paying 5. So it's either that or you have to Digicross.
You can't, if you're playing him in minerals, you can't Digicross him.
Yeah, you can't. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're playing this in mineral, it's like hecka expensive.
Yo, you can scramble into him for 4.
Me training into 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got ways.
There are things you can do.
Yeah. But I mean, he's a giant dude and also taunts and triggers all of your when trashed effects at the start of your opponent's main phase.
Yep.
And he can just block because he's 13,000 DP. Seems pretty solid. Weather Digimon. Security. At the end of the battle, play this card without paying the cost. On play, when Digivolving, give 2 of your opponent's Digimon security attack -1 until their turn ends. A link effect when attacking by trashing one of the Digimon link cards. One of your opponent's Digimon gets -6,000 DP for the turn.
So there's gonna be, I think another one of these are about to get revealed where it's another security level 4. I legitimately think that you can build a strategy of just security Digimon with stuff like tactical retreat and OG Magna Angemon, and just hope your opponent runs enough of these out of security and you can just, like the thing Brandon played against in Dallas, like now that they have legitimately enough to consistently have some in there. Could you imagine hitting 3 or 4 of these out of your opponent's security and they just have 4 or 5 Digimon on their turn that you weren't expecting?
Yeah, not having a Crimson Blaze in your hand. I think we have at this point like close to 20 security Digimon. It's something like really high.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And the thing is, they're all a majority of them are Atmon cards, so you could play an Atmon bottom end to like rush your opponent down.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it would still work. So like that's the crazy part.
That's how you win with Atmon, dude. You just cut out the top end and just run them down.
Yeah, which is security. And then, also, like, if it survives the security check, you just tactical retreat it right back into security.
Yep.
Yeah. The on-play when Digivolving, some people would say that is also a counter to Omni DNA. Those people would be wrong.
Yeah, it doesn't really do a lot. Warpmon, security. At the end of the battle, play this card without paying the cost and blocker. Link effect when linking by trashing one of the Digimon's link cards. De-Evo effects don't affect one of your Digimon until your opponent's turn ends.
Oh, that's really good. Oh my god.
So this guy just comes out of security and just can block.
Yep.
And then on top of that, like, De-Evo protection is very good.
Yeah. But you have to be playing a link deck, which is not very good.
Yeah, what in the Nibiru?
Cometmon, Collision. On play, when Digivolving, you may link 1 level 4 or lower Digimon card from your hand or the Digimon sources to the Digimon without paying the cost. All turns once per turn, when effects trash any of the Digimon's link cards, one of your opponent's Digimon gets -8,000 DP for the turn. Link effect, all turns once per turn, when the Digimon would leave the battle area by trashing one of its link cards, it doesn't leave.
It's also app fuses with Warpmon and Weather Digimon, the 2 cards we just read.
Yeah.
God, dude, we're getting the third full Atmon line.
Yep. They're not going to stop until it's meta.
So lame.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Well, there's got to be some kind of lore here. I'm sure someone can explain to us in the comments, because the last one was Uranus, which was some kind of like weather or I don't know, and then Gaiamon,
Sun,
and then this one. Yeah, so like there's got to be some kind of lore context here, and this one's like, what is it? It's a types. It's astronomy or whatever.
Astronomy,
what is that
word? Astronomy and Leviathan. Yeah.
Like that's cool.
I mean, it's an Atmon card, so like it can't be cool.
I mean, he's a giant comet. I like that. That's cool.
He is. Cometmon. Yeah. Whatever. Please stop printing those cards, Bandai. Please. Give us actual good Black War support. Can we have that? That apparently is way too much to ask. Yeah. Hey, we're gonna make it.
Remember back in the day when you were like medieval Black War, and now you have it and it's not anywhere what you wanted.
You know, when it's the cover card, you kind of assume that it's gonna have like at least tied with the best support from the set, but actually it's probably the worst. The Appmon support is probably better than the Black Horse support. Yeah. So it's...
I mean, you also have to remember Beal's support is in the set, and the Beal support is insane.
Yeah. My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
Yeah.
All right. Comment questions. Smitty the Pity. 4-hour pod. Oh, we eating good today.
Oh, dude, we were dead at the end of that. Oh, my God.
Yeah, that was
I think Chris checked out after 3 hours.
It was a long day. Risu said, bring back a Lobo.
No,
it's not happening, dog.
Just for that, Risu, I'm not watching any of your content this week. That's one less view.
Oh, God.
Brandon randomly started telling me, I forgot about this, Tuesday, he's like, dude, if we had 4 promo Lobo, I could do these things. And I was like, I don't know, I don't want to hear the rest of this because it's never coming back. And you just kept telling me, and I was like, I literally don't care. You're never getting it back. There's no reason to even finish the thought.
Ancient Omni would be so degenerate.
That is why it's at 1. That's why it's at 1.
End of attack, play Ancient Garu back out. Thoughts, feelings?
Also, the reason why I was so checked out last week is because just like Sean just said, my disappointment was immeasurable. My day was ruined because they're sitting there playing Elysion and I can't.
It's okay, Chris. When we get done with the pod, we'll play some Battlefield.
Well, hopefully hopefully the app comes out soon because it is really fun and it is really nostalgic because it's the first format that I played.
I think the part that also was a little frustrating was now everyone, for some reason at locals, was talking about playing 1.5 format again, and I don't think they remember how awful those formats are. Like, it's fun revisiting them.
I liked 1.5 format.
Okay, yeah, but remember, if we're doing that, no mulligans. We get moles. We get moles. We legally can't hold a tournament and not have mulligans. I'm not doing it. I don't want to. I'd rather play the new cards. I just won't go that week. I'd rather play new cards.
Why would you not want to play 1.5 with mulligans?
Because Sarismon, but you guys get mulligans?
You don't get full power Sarismon. The ban list was in effect at 1.5.
We didn't have mulligans.
The app had full power Saris.
The app... Elysian has full power Saris. Alright, fine. You can have full power Saris. Whatever. Who cares? If we get mulligans, you can have full power Saris. I'll just play Shine.
I'll bring Boncho just for gigs.
Just for gigs and L's. Heavy L's.
Yeah. Hey, if I Boncho one person in that entire night, I'll consider it a win.
I would be stoked if we actually played BT3 format. I think it'd be fun.
The thing is, would we just play Elysion format where it's just like the Elysion app? So like, there's no real list. So like, if you tried to play Old Force, you couldn't play any of the promo cards.
I would be okay with that.
Or would it be 1.5 the cards we had then?
I'd go Elysian format.
Yeah, I would say Elysian format. And I would prefer if we could proxy the cards they put in the Elysian app.
The special ones?
Yeah, because there's like 5-ish cards per set that they put in that we don't actually have. And one of them was a level 5 for yellow that I liked.
I don't think we're going to get those.
We'll get those cards.
Nah.
I think we're going to get them.
We're 100%. Why would they not print those cards IRL to make money from people that want to play with them?
Yeah. I agree, but like, it's just the fact that some of them are so power crept out, they're just not very good. Like, those cards would have been really good for then. It just feels like they wouldn't be good for our card game now, but you're right, that people would just want to have them.
Those cards, the ones that they printed actually aren't bad for now.
Really?
They're not. They're not turbo broken back then. They're good like setup cards.
Yeah. How would we get the alt arts of those cards? Like this black Sephiga, how would we get the alt arts of that? Because if we're doing like a tournament pack, do you think they could just do something special where like the winner gets an alt art?
They would probably just put those cards in a set. I don't imagine it'd be something like
it'd probably be the next Liberator set.
Product.
Yeah, I just put them in a set, I would assume.
Okay, I guess that makes sense. Enough Liberator stuff going around, why not just toss that in too?
Oh,
if my cards don't do those cool card effects, I'm not gonna be happy. If Rosemont doesn't actually do that when I play the card, I'm not gonna be happy.
I don't get jiggle physics.
Anyway, back to the comment at hand. Risu, I agree with you. We should definitely bring back Lobo.
No. Benjamin Wiseman 6567. Digimon Elysium pack openings look pretty fun, but other than the animations, the physical cards are still more enjoyable to open. Animations for cards both in opening and battle would be a draw for though. Yeah, I mean, opening real cards obviously is better, but you know, it's a nice.
You actually get to hold those.
Yeah. And you actually physically own them. Whereas, like, now that the beta's closed, I literally can't even open the app anymore.
I was gonna say, and you can't skip over double alt arts.
Yeah, you can't accidentally open the entire half box that you bought by clicking a button that you don't realize it does what it does. Oops. A random Mexican 123. I can see the table, FYI. Really? I could have sworn people that don't have access to this table can't see it, but
that might make sense as to how Rock Lee saw it. But notice how he didn't say anything this week.
Yeah, I don't know.
We see you, Rock Lee, not saying nothing about how you creeping on us.
Dr. Fab 671. Thank you for being a channel member. Sorry for the confusion. I didn't mean to say that they should hit Drazel. I meant that with the new one coming out, they could hit Royal Knights now, a way that makes what's left work better with the new Drazel. I also think Drazel and 7th grade Demon Lord Tom are pretty close in power. The flexible cost reduction on gates and the ability to play at multiple bodies with is great, but there's no way to play aces in the deck because your field is deleted before it's absorbed by the gate, so you can never get great ace support like Royal Knights did. The gate being what summon your boss monster is also becoming a problem the longer the game goes on. Unless we get a lot more things to tuck two things under the gate, it will always be slower than Royal Knights, especially now that you can Omni4Game with just 3 sources, or you can an Omni X to steal back turn, just GX for multiple swings. Admittedly, that is living in a perfect world where your opponent has nothing, but even now in the perfect world where you tuck 2 Demon Lords a turn, it will still takes 4 turns with perfect mills to get these 7 different names, which is its own problem because you have to run bad Demon Lords to get the high number of names, or the right number of names. All in all, I do think the gate is better as a standalone card, but Drazel allowed for more flexible card design around it, which let the deck reach where it is today. I do think Demon Lords is a cooler deck, though.
See, I like his comment because he put really good, he put really good reasons behind it, and I kind of agree with him. Where it's just like Royal Knights is way more flexible, but 7th grade Demon Lords versatility of being able to like choose the amount of memory and stuff like is also really good for that. Like I like his argument, like. Yeah, he expressed it very well.
Yeah,
well articulated.
And I was gonna say like this. Yeah. What I meant was the standalone gates is better, but
yes,
because of the support that Royal Knights has gotten, Royal Knights is obviously better. But that's not because of Drazel being a better Tama.
Right.
He also responded to his own comment and said, typing all that also made me so frustrated with EX10 again. We got 5 new Demon Lords, only 2 of them have on plays, and the ones that have them aren't really good for the deck. If we don't get Demon Lord support in the villain set, when will we? Why would you do this to me, Bandai?
That's true. Yeah, if you're not getting the support in this set, then you're not getting any for probably a couple more sets.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess both the Belfie mods can be support for it, right?
I mean, you can play them. I
just don't know if you would.
I don't see a reason to play the Rage mode.
Because there's no way to. Is there a way to attack with it? And
no.
with the because you, I mean,
you can trigger the start of main phase effect potentially, but like, what is that? It just suspends their stuff. Like, what does that do for you?
Right. I don't know. I agree. I don't. I see them as their own cards, like, and not as 7th grade Demon Lord cards.
Yeah.
And he's right. They'll never get ace cards.
Well, it would do no good because they would just get blown up.
Yeah.
That's
what I mean. It's like they're never going to be able to play them.
Yeah. Which I think is probably a good thing.
Yeah, agreed.
Because that deck is really strong.
Ace cards play less.
Yeah.
Like the play costs on them are less, so you'd be able to play even more.
Yeah. Royal Knights being able to play them I think the main reason why they're better right now is because they have access to like such cheap plays super early.
Agreed. And ace cards typically have better effects.
Yeah.
Because they have the drawback of being ace cards.
Mm-hmm. Johnny Stevens 259. I saw a comment on some video where someone someone was high AF and said that they should put Drazer to 1 and the deck would still be really good. I told him it was crazy because that would kill the deck and it would lose to basically everything after that. Then I got called the #1 Royal Knights defender when I don't even like that deck. I'm just not stupid. Side note, I guess they could also hit Sakuya by putting Yellow Scramble to 1, which would force them to play more green plugins and have to hit Rika's on board for that. Have to have Rika's on board for that.
I think the problem with hitting the plugin, or not the plugin, hitting the scrambles, it hurts every single yellow deck, period, not just Sakuya.
Yeah.
I don't think they're
welcome
like that.
Welcome to the internet where you point something out and it's like actually like makes sense and they're like, okay.
You don't agree with me. You're a fool.
You're just a gooner for Royal Knights.
Yeah.
Consider.
I don't understand why people think Royal Knights is so good. It loses to a lot of things. It's not best deck in format. It never was.
It even loses to itself a lot.
Yeah. Is it a good strategy that like you could potentially win an event with?
Yeah.
Maybe if your matchups are right, but you like Blue Green Imperial curb stomps Royal Knights.
All I'm saying is, remember when everybody thought Adventure was the boogeyman because it won one event, and then we didn't even see a single list in that last setup? Like, come on.
And people still want the delay option
Our
hit.
Courage United hit. It's crazy. Like, I get it. The one guy at your locals is rolling you, but
That's
good.
obviously what's happening. Yeah.
Yeah, and I agree with Brand. You can't hit the scramble card because that hurts all yellow decks, and that's just not fair. It has to be the Sakuyamon.
Yeah.
Yep.
It has to
One
be
of the
something
Sakuyamon
Sakuya specific. I think Sakuya
It
X
has
is
to be an
the
archetype.
right choice, but we'll see.
Yeah.
You have to hit something in archetype that doesn't inadvertently hit every other yellow deck.
I don't even know if
Or you'll
Sakuya actually needs to be hit, by the way, but you know, if they were going to.
Or you'll get people like Brandon who say Ruin Mode should get hit.
Yeah, you should.
I say that purely just to mess with Sean.
Yeah, Ruin Mode's fair and balanced. GoBoyTM4676, thanks for being a channel member. I'm loving this older format. I started with EX7. It's a breath of fresh air having just basic effects. Not only that, but I've been looking back at your old videos for deck lists and stuff, and All Force goes nutty. It does. Unfortunately, so that's what I was going to build. I realized after I invested everything that we don't have access to the promo, so I couldn't put promo V-Tamer Tie in my All Force deck, and I was like, I really can't play this optimally now.
You gotta play like Joe and what's the other one?
Josh was telling us you have to play the new blue Liberator guys.
Yeah, the suspend for cost.
Yeah,
I was pretty disappointed. So what I ended up doing is I built Shine Greymon, and I don't think I lost him a game after I built Shine.
If you watch Josh's video where he plays All Force, he starts off really strong. He starts off 2-0. His opponents left before they even started the game. So I mean, All Force is busted.
Hey, a win's a win. Oreo X1000. The training thing only exists because it accelerates the pace of the game too much. The only issue is the 2 cost evo reduction. The consistency is amazing and I never want to lose it. Just pay 2 to add a card and refund that 2 on evolution is a bit much. Having said this, Gray X should be allowed back. Seems logically inconsistent to say no Gray X but allow trainings to continue. Trainings are not the problem, guys.
Yeah, increased consistency is never an issue. And like, he agrees. But he's saying the issue is the reduction of Evo. But it's either a reduction of Evo or it's like the rest of the delays where you just get memory off of it. Both are still good. Like
memory, I mean, I don't see anyone calling for memory boost to get hit. And it's the exact same thing, except for it costs 1 more, but you search more cards. I don't understand. They're the same thing. They're the exact same
I think that's people's issue is they're like, you can't bank exactly the amount of memory you're getting back for this card. I'm like, why can't you?
The thing with memory boost too is I could stay in raising and do it.
Yeah, you can't do that with physicals.
K2, Digivolve for 2. Like, it's the same thing.
Yeah. So
trainings force you to promote.
Yeah, I would never agree with that take, but I would be more inclined to if we didn't have so many, like if your deck is tier 1 or viable at all, you have removal of some kind.
Yeah.
Decks that do not have like hard protection effects, they have to sit in raising until they're ready to do something, and having setting up trainings and memory boost is like the only way to do that. Otherwise you're just sitting there doing nothing, playing tamers. Like It just, I don't understand why people think that trainings are even remotely part of the problem. It's...
Yeah, I mean, being able to add anything of your color, very good, except option cards, of course, is so good. And, like, because you can training into training into training.
Why'd you say except option cards?
You can grab option... Oh, yeah, because you can training into training. Duh.
Oh, Jesus
yeah, you can grab
Christ.
anything of your color.
I was so confused because, like, what are you talking about? Because you just said training into
I was
training.
just gonna let him. I was just gonna let him keep going, and hopefully he figured it out.
Whatever. Alright. Like, the consistency is awesome. It fixes so many decks.
It doesn't... I don't think it fixes anything. It just helps.
It helps.
Yeah, it just helps.
And I think the 2 reduction of Evo is fine, because it forces you to play on the board.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just hide in the back.
And it only looks at 2 cards, which sometimes when I have the choice, even if I want to add something besides a Digimon or for my searches, like, I will play Memory Boost over trainings because I only get to look at 2 cards.
People just have that negative, like, memory of someone promoting while having, like, 3 trainings, and then just going up their entire line for, like, 2 or 3 memory because they had all those trainings, and then so I guess ended up losing.
I think
like,
Josh is right. It's that psychological factor that's what they remember.
Yeah.
Because, like, also, I love having the diversity of having a training versus a memory boost, because there are 3 and a 2. You can kind of, fudge the memory. Oh, my opponent gave me 2, mem boost, choke you to 1. Oh, you gave me 1, training, put you to 1. It's just, it works so good in decks. It's awesome.
Yeah, I don't see why people have problems with trainings. I guess this argument's never going to die because they're never going to get touched on the ban list. Anyone that thinks they're going to, just cope and seethe. It's not going to happen literally ever.
Join the dark side. Play trainings.
Yeah, just put them in your deck. Network HD TV. Does Josh have a YouTube channel that posts videos and streams on? He streams on Twitch, but he does have
Water.
Yeah, he does have a YouTube channel. Do you know what the channel name is?
Yeah, it's Shady Water.
So it's both?
Yeah.
Shady Water for both?
Yeah, SHADYWATER.
Yeah.
He just uploaded the All Force gameplay, like, yesterday, I think.
Yeah, he's got some Elysian videos on his channel if you want to go check those out.
I don't know how much he'll be streaming now that Elysion's down. I don't know if he's not.
I don't think he's going to be streaming anything now, but if you want to go watch some Elysian gameplay, he's got it on there.
Yeah.
He has some great openings.
Sarge Bling. So many people are citing the Sakuya Advanced Deck as a reason to be aggressive with hitting the current builds, but I also remember the hype when the Wargrave starter was announced around the potential for Wargrave support. Only get a brand new archetype in the Adventure engine. I want you to look into your crystal ball and tell me what Bandai planning here. Will the Advanced deck actually support the current playstyle, or is it going to be an entirely different deck with maybe a new trait or something?
I think with the new it'd be wild because we haven't seen any cards from it, right? It's just been announced that it's a starter deck.
Yeah.
Isn't it advanced? Isn't it advanced deck?
It's an advanced deck.
See, because I could even imagine them doing like a whole like 180 on us and making it the new Renamon cards from Elysion, because you know how it's like that's got a whole new line of Renamon cards.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but I think they've said it's Sakuya specifically. I don't think they said Renamon.
Did they?
I'm pretty sure it's Sakuya.
I thought it was Renamon.
Because Chris actually makes a great point if they did just say Renamon, because there is a completely new line in the Elysian game.
Do we have the entire line, the 3, 4, 5, and 6?
Yeah. The 6 is not a Sakuyamon, but the rest of it is like Renamon cards.
Because everyone I hear talk about it says Renamon starter deck.
I'm going to look it up.
Or Renamon advanced deck.
Look it up, Brandon, because I'm curious. Because that is actually... I didn't even think about that, but that's a really good theory. And really funny for people that like actually play Sakuyamon and are excited to get support, because it's not it's not even the same color. It's blue, and it's not even remotely the same play style.
It also makes sense that it is getting its own kind of deck, because our Guillemon got his, and then Terriermon got his, so it is the only one without one. I mean, Bunnies, right? The Bunnies one.
Guillemon didn't get an advanced deck.
Oh, does he only have starter decks? Oh, okay.
I think we just have Beals, Bunnies, and then Sakuyamon coming, or Renamon.
As advanced decks? Okay. Well, I mean, Guillemot still has had a deck. But
yeah,
I mean,
it had a starter deck.
I mean, I could imagine it just being regular Sakuyamon support. Because, I mean, it is one of those decks that they've just been giving so much support that it's, eventually had to get better.
Yeah.
I don't think that means hitting it so hard just because it's getting more support. Like,
that would be silly.
Yeah, just hit a card in it, like the Sakuya X or whatever, and then like the new support just comes in, and I just don't know what the new support could be. It already has some pretty good cards.
That's what I was thinking, like if it is actually the yellow support.
Yeah, I found the actual official tweet.
All right, spit it out.
X, whatever you want to call it. So it's called the Digimon Card blah 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 Amethyst Mandala ST22, releases December 5th. It has Sakuya specifically as the cover photo, and it says the theme of the pre-constructed deck is Sakuyamon. Each deck is bundled with sleeves and more. It comes with 3 bonus cards, 2 of each, tokens, 2 types, 1 each. So it's gonna keep running tokens like the new stuff has been.
What's the name of the deck again?
That's what I'm saying. It's Amethyst, which is a crystal.
It's purple.
Which is weird because that new Digimon from Elysion is all gem based, which is weird why they would go with that wording.
I think it's just the red one. The red one is Gemmon, or the one that's in the red archetype is Gemmon.
No, I know, but like it's got one for every color.
Oh.
And you know what I mean? And it's technically like all like a different kind of crystal.
Amethyst is purple, weird. Which I think is odd because Sakuya is yellow and blue currently.
Yeah, maybe it is just an entirely different colored line.
Could be. I mean, they did it to Lord Nightmon.
Yeah.
Multiple times. Still mad.
It could just... I mean, if it's yellow-purple, that's going to suck.
The 2 best colors.
Yeah.
Could be.
But, yeah. I mean... Also, when it came to the Wargrey part of that, when they announced the Wargrey Melga starter decks, they very much said, hey, this is also decks you can combine to make like a new deck. So I think we kind of knew off the get-go it wasn't going to be straight Melga, straight Wargrey.
I also think the deck comes so far late into the year that like who knows what like the meta and everything's going to be looking like by then.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think by that point we'll have BT23.
Yeah, so who even knows what Sakuyamon's even looking like at that point? And that might actually need the support.
Maybe. I don't think it needs to get hit personally, but
yeah.
I agree with you. I don't know what they would give to the deck that it actually needs to make it better. Because like it does what it wants to do. I mean, I guess more consistency cards is like the only thing it's probably needing, even though it doesn't actually really need that.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm wondering.
It could.
I think it could be.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think it could maybe even still be with like the Elysion stuff, where it's like we've seen it, where it's like half of the regular line and then half the new line, but it works together.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Although the Elysian Sakuya archetype is blue, like mono blue.
Yeah.
Right.
Make it blue yellow.
But it's amethyst, which is purple.
Okay. Who cares? They just called it that.
I mean, that'd be really stupid, but yeah, I mean, I guess that's fair.
What 2 colors come together and make purple?
Blue and red.
Is it blue and red? I didn't think it was blue and yellow. I think that makes green.
Hey, Josh.
Yeah.
But yeah, they could just like completely pivot and make it not about the plugins anymore. Give it a streamlined strategy that just plays tokens, kind of like Puppet.
Yeah.
Oops, all Agumon.
We'll see.
The way you guys talk about the game, it seems like there's a clear and real speed issue with the game currently where things cost little to next to nothing now these days, and comparing it to a slower game like the 1.5 format from the app, it sounds like a nuance of thoughtful play was lost. Like, I get games cannot stay the same forever, but do you think the speed issue should be addressed? No. That was the infancy of the game. That's like comparing Teledad format to like year one Yu-Gi-Oh. Like obviously the game is going to be doing a lot more powerful things at this point. It's been what, 4 years?
That's how power creep works.
Yeah, 4.5 years.
Game came out 2020.
It came out at the end of 2020.
Still close to 5 years.
It's been out for like 4.5 years. I don't think the speed of the game needs to be addressed. I think the speed of the game is perfectly fine. You had a lot of matches go to turns back then because some decks struggled to actually kill you, which isn't really an issue too much anymore. It's more just wall decks that run into each other.
Yep.
But no, it's
now,
fun.
There are some decks that are too fast, that do things too degenerately for too free. Like, I'm over here holding one of them right here. This deck is stupid. If you don't know, this is Gas. It's Alteress deck. Like, this deck shouldn't be able to do what it does, and it's because of this card right here. But, I think stuff like that is a bit much. But, honestly, it's not even that far off from what a lot of the other decks are doing right now.
Yeah, it's just fun to revisit old formats. It doesn't necessarily mean there's an issue with the current one.
Yeah, it's just nostalgia.
Mm-hmm. It was the first format I ever played, so it's super nostalgic for me.
Yeah, people like to look back and look at things when they were simpler.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't mean the current complexity is lessened.
Yeah, because some decks back then were really fun to play, and I like those Digimon cards, but I can't play them now because they're just not good enough. Like BT2 All Force.
Oh, such a good card. That Circuit Alt-Arts.
Yes. Oh. Gorilla Sorella 7997. That's a... I don't know what that is. It can be done turn 2 provided the entire set of cards required is opened. I don't know what they're referencing.
Yeah, there's no time mark or anything like that?
Nope.
No.
Gorilla, if you can go back and let us know which part you're talking about.
Sinister James, as a Skuya player, Tau to 1 kills the deck, but pair ban on Skuya X and Valdararm keeps the deck being playable. It takes away the main payoff for its speed and combo potential. Royal Knights is uncharacteristically consistent considering how almost every other deck in the game plays, making Royal Knights the main gatekeeper that's making a massive amount of otherwise really decent strategies from being unplayable if you want to win. In my opinion, BT13 Omni deserves to get hit, even if it requires setup. Playing 50 plus memory worth of Rush Megas for 0 is definitely not fair. If Royal Knights misses the list and Skuya and Guild decks get hit, it's kind of a tier 0 format most likely. Also, Growlix and Gravcrush to 1, because screw those cards, LMAO.
Damn, you're going for the throat of these.
I don't want to see any more pair bans. I hate that. I don't like pair bans unless it's absolutely necessary. I don't like pair bans.
Yeah, like the
I don't
loop
like
strategy.
Shoto.
Like that's the only.
Yeah, but then again, even that can just be fixed if you just ban that tamer.
Just ban the tamer, yeah.
And then I don't like Shoto Mother. I think that's dumb.
Yeah.
They literally printed Shoto and used it as an example for what you could do with the card. So the fact that they pair ban that, I think is dumb. That needs to come off.
Yeah.
And then I think if they're gonna, I mean, they could hit all 3 of those decks. They could hit Gio, Renamon, and the Royal Knight deck, but like hitting one or the other is not going to make the other ones tier 0.
No. We're not currently
we already have a diverse format.
Yeah, we're not in a triangle format where those are the top 3 decks and you can't win with anything else. Like, I don't understand. It's a weird perception. I guess people's locals are just like, they have like 1 or 2, like maybe their best player just plays a certain deck and they just beat everybody every week. And so those people in their mind are just like, that deck needs to get hit because it's way too good.
And I don't think Royal Knights is a gatekeeper either, like people said Mother Shoto was.
It's not.
And like,
it's way less of a gatekeeper than Mother Shoto was.
And then hitting Omnimon or BT13 Omnimon's like,
that kills the deck.
It doesn't kill the deck.
It doesn't kill the deck.
But a lot of them don't only play like 3.
Yeah. Some I've seen play 2.
Yeah.
That is not your main win condition anymore. Not even close.
Not really. You can just chip people down and just kill them randomly. You never even need to see BT13 Omni anymore.
Omegamon plus Omegamon plus Omni X is also like, it's there. You have it.
Yeah, it's a good defensive ability. I don't think it's going to be tier 0 because How are those decks even keeping it from being tier 0? I guess it gets ran down by Megidra stuff, but any other quick deck will run down Royal Knights. Like it would never be tier 0 the way it's currently built. Because if it ever became like it was best deck in format, people would just build decks that just ran it down too quickly.
Yeah.
If you're having a Royal Knight problem at your locals, just build Imperial.
You don't even have to do that. Just check in the level 3s.
Yeah, the Psych Mons. Arena Shinamaya Val. Those rose petals holding up Rosemont are definitely not high impact at all. It looks hilarious, but Kino.
They knew what they were doing.
Yeah,
I didn't even notice any rose petals.
Yeah. Impact Entertainment. Thank you for being a channel member. Sup nerds, how are all y'all doing? LOL, yes, I would be high AF if I wanted Anubis Mirage and calling it 4. I meant to 0. I do believe Chris would win against Sean on who would play the most decks, because if it all comes down to who plays Gamemon at locals, I don't see Sean playing it, LOL. I like your guys' perspective on having a card like MST in the game, so I'll ask again. Is there any type of card you would like to be introduced to the game? Also, thank you guys for these long podcasts and the commitment, even though you guys could be doing something else in your free time. I see it could be exhausting at times, especially when I see Chris dead AF at the end of the video, LOL. Keeps a dad like me busy hearing you guys as my background noise while I get things done around the house, going to the gym or grocery shopping, etc. Thank you guys again. Hashtag Josh #1 fan.
Yeah, there's definitely decks Sean would never touch, and I would just win in that department because I will torture myself, build that deck, and bring it.
That is a good point, yes.
I mean, yeah, you literally did it this past week. You somehow, for some reason, said, all right, Tuesday didn't go my way. Let me try again. And it went even worse.
Coping with Gaiomon.
I still expect to be able to beat decks I consider really bad, but
you should, but I think part of the reason you're having issues is you're playing cards that you shouldn't be playing.
I mean, not even that though. The bricks are just so hard. Like Abdomon, I couldn't see any level 5s or level 4s. Like both games in a row, I saw one stack, it got answered, and then I was never able to rebuild.
I told you need to commit to red base because your search options are super inconsistent playing the black base.
Nah, the Garnets can play even if you have black cards.
Yeah, but you're playing black scrambles and you have a red Digimon.
Like one black scramble. One black scramble.
You also can't training and add the garnets because they're red. You also can't, if you brick on rookies, you can't garnet because you have a black Tama. Like, that is really bad. On top of the fact that you're playing the new Gaiomon, which I told you is not a good card.
I cut it down to 1 because I saw it
on the field next to me. I saw it on the field next to me, and I was like, he's still playing it.
And you know what? I would have rather had those cards than the EX4 Gaiomon. The EX4 Gaiomon never came up effectively. It was so bad, man. So bad. It was the only time it was like cool was when I was destroying Caleb's Arimon, and he's just like, well, I guess that worked. Anyways,
you'd have to build around EX4 Gaiomon. You have to be playing the Cool Boy package and stuff. Your version also, it wouldn't be super awesome.
Anyways, what else did that person say? Oh, I still think we should have like equipment like cards. I really dislike. I really dislike how they did the link cards, because I think that would have been a really cool thing to do, but with like option cards where you like equip your Digimon with like the tool.
I mean, they can do it now since linking is a mechanic. They can just create equipment cards that just link.
But it'd be for app decks. It seems like
no, it would still work with anything else.
Yeah.
You can link a card on anything.
Yeah, I'd like to see stuff like that with like the crest or like Digivices and stuff like that.
The link cards as we have them now say they have to link on an Appmon trait, but like they could just create equipment cards that link on top of like an archetype or whatever.
Like imagine one that says it can link to a Beastkin and it gives like plus 2000 DP. Something stupid.
I think it'd be cool if it was like a delay card where it was like you searched for a card in its archetype, and then like delay you can like link this card to the certain type, and then it like gains effects based off of it.
I think that would be cool.
For a reduced cost of 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember we talked about field spells. Like a while
which
ago.
We've kind of gotten.
Which we have now, basically, because it's the face-up security cards that you get to tuck. Which that's probably the best way for them to implement something like that, was how they did it. So, but equipment cards definitely should be next.
I just think it makes sense, especially with how the shows go. Like, the Digivices and the Crests are tools that they use to digivolve their Digimon.
Yo, we need to get black gears. I want a snatch steal.
Black gears would be cool. There you go.
5-cost delay option that just snatch steals your opponent's Digimon for the turn. Is he immune? No? Okay, give him here.
Yeah, give him. They'd have to put some kind of restriction on that. Oh, God.
That'd be so fun.
Steal their Digimon, but like it can't suspend or something stupid.
It'd probably be something like that. If they ever gave us some kind of stealing effect, it'd probably have some pretty hard limitations on it. But it would be fun to have a black gear that did it.
It would be the card that did it too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The black gear or the spiral.
Yeah,
the black spiral.
Yeah, that they started using.
The collars. I still wanted Eater to steal Tamers, just because that's like so in lore.
Or a black gear that like made your opponent's Digimon attack one of their other Digimon or something, I guess.
Oh, that would be so crazy.
Yo, are those the same DP? Alright, make them attack. Now kiss.
Yeah, they crash.
Yeah.
You have a Magna on the board and he's not immune yet? Alright, swing over your own dude, idiot.
Oh, that guy deserves to lose.
Yeah. What are you doing? What are you doing as a Magnex player when your Magnex isn't immune?
Well, imagine it's like a taunt style effect. Start of your turn, your opponent has to swing at themselves.
Oh, well, yeah, that's different.
Are you promoting your rookie? Good.
No.
Justin So 8231. So in Yu-Gi-Oh, a win is 2 points, a draw is 1 point, and a loss is 0 points. In order to save time, Konami is making it so if there is no clear winner in a Yu-Gi-Oh match, both players lose and get 0 points, even if player 1 won game 1. If no one won the match, both players lose. This is their new format for large-scale tournaments.
Damn, they hate their player pick.
They hate
their player pick.
The biggest Yu-Gi-Oh player hater is Konami.
For real,
dude. Now that guy, the guy who I played in that one tournament that was like rushing me every single turn, even though I was making actions, that is Yu-Gi-Oh players. Now everyone has to be like that. Like, you have to finish the game. Come on. Let's go.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Whatever, dude.
Man.
Good thing I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh.
Insanity.
Technolich 667. Parabolic Junk is already broken in Central. Pawn Chest Bottoman gives you Black Source, Cycle, and Card Draw. And the tokens give you targets overclock for the junk without losing your Black Source. A friend of mine overclocked my entire security away turn 2 at locals, since you also -6 every swing it clears board 2. I've heard Tropical Venom got a top in Zefka doing multiple vortexes, but that seems harder. Bandai should just ban all those 0-cost memory options, because otherwise there will be a deck that abuses each one eventually. And yes, ban, not limit, losing to a 1 of Blinding Ray or Jack Ray, it still feels bad. I would agree.
Yeah, I can imagine them hitting all of them. It just makes sense. Like he said, eventually something will come out that abuses all of them, just like Gravity Crush has always just been sitting there. It's always been kind of...
It's just been waiting, yeah.
Yep. I mean, to be fair, it took a specific deck to really utilize more than one, because like Red Hybrid, we only ever played one.
I played 3 and just one on BT6.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time. I agree. You should just hit all of them.
I can imagine Syndrome using it if they were using more of those Pawn Chessmon bottom end. Like, I mean, it makes sense.
We've suggested it to Ben. He just doesn't want to do it.
I think that makes a lot of sense. That's just free memory. I mean, especially if you're just going to be able to keep overclocking for game, like...
Yeah, you just keep passing turn and getting it back.
Turn,
yeah, it's not. Yeah. Justin 7231, you know that one meme where the guy is crying but has a happy mask in front of him? That's all the One Piece players at my locals when they announce rotation. I can tell they hate it but hide it.
It's so true.
The thing I don't like about rotation is, like, I feel like the investment I made in those cards is for nothing.
That would be my biggest issue, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, why? Because, like, yeah, I've got like a bunch of bulk sitting back there, but it's just like, I know if I ever need to use any of those cards, like they're available.
Yeah. He also said if Medieval Gallant gets hit to 1, I probably will spend the $550 to get 1 SP copy. If it's at 1, why not max rarity it?
Shoot,
I don't think it needs. It's not going to get hit. I will say
it's not getting hit.
I was playtesting yesterday before the tournament started. I was playing Dynamon against Dante, and my second level 6 is Medieval, and it hit the field, and I'm like, God, it feels good to have this card back on the field.
Yeah. It's nice when you get to play a deck that has it in it.
Yeah.
Latitude 990. Don't they have to hit Royal Knights at this point? It's the best second format for the time period they mentioned. If they hit everything else, it would be even more alone at the top. I wonder what random collateral damage card that will get hit. It always happens though. LOL. Maybe Uko. That would be the perfect shot to my heart. Royal Knights has never been best second format.
I still think it has to probably be one of the option cards if they do hit it.
Anything.
I would be very surprised if they hit it at all.
I just don't know what else you would hit.
Mekamon.
In the deck.
Mekamon.
Just because it's a tier 1 deck does not mean it needs to be hit.
If I were to hit it, I would just hit the new Mekamon to 1. I think
it's the weakest tier 1 deck though, in my opinion, because it has the hardest counters.
Also, it actually
literal level 3s turn off the entire deck, and if they don't have one of the, because again, they also play like a bunch of like individual cards. If they don't have the one answer to one of those level 3s, they have nothing they can do.
Yeah, besides giving you like 8 memory.
It pisses me off too, because the other tier 1 decks are uninteractive, you do nothing decks. Sakuya just touches itself for 3 minutes and kills you. Magidramon or the Magidra Rush style deck just swings at you a bunch of time with Gravity Crush. Like, at least Royal Knights forces interplay. You are getting turns to do things back and forth. Like, why is that the deck people are calling the Boogeyman? Like,
Royal Knights is not like, hey,
deck right here
Royal Knights is not like you can't play.
Yeah.
The
you get actual turns.
Yes, the gas deck doesn't let you play the game. I just sit there and touch myself for 5 minutes, gaining like 8 memory, 9 memory, 10 memory a turn. Like, at least Royal Knights, it's okay, I play this, it's your turn, we do like, there's a back and forth.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Justin So 8231 said, I was at my local Safeway and saw 2 grown men fighting at the Pokemon card vendor machine. They went from kids fighting Pokemon to adults fighting for Pokemon.
Yeah, those scalpers are crazy.
Yeah. B.Ool0. I think I'd be interested in hearing what Sean's deck building process is. This is in reference to Sean putting option removal in Diaboromon deck. Someone responded to Johnny Stevens 259 said, I mean, it probably means he has a certain checklist for cards he has to have a counter for. Like when I'm deck building, I typically only play decks that don't instant lose to Ruin Mode or Medieval, and I make sure I have an out to Magnex in my core game plan. Then I have to make sure I have a decent offensive plan and defense. Floodgates are nice when not required, but it just so happens that Adventure checks all of those boxes for me. So what I was referencing specifically is in order for a deck to be viable for me, it needs to either be able to play through aces or do something if it does get aced, like have a follow-up. And since Diaboromon ace is not an on-play, that is not viable as a follow-up to being aced, so you just basically have to play option removal if you're playing Dia, for me. That way I can punish people when they ace me.
Or they just happen to have 2 cards on the field exactly 11 play cost each.
That was pretty nice when he had 2 megas on the field, and I was like, yo, are either one of them immune to removal? Do they have any protection? He's like, no. I was like, cool.
Alright, bye.
Yeah, put him in your trash, idiot. Bussy Destroyer. Zam, Rose is yummy.
Yep.
He also said they just figured out how to change the display card. Yes.
I can't believe you guys didn't know that.
I don't play gacha mobile games like you do, apparently. I don't
play gacha games. I played mobile card games, though.
Well, it just didn't occur to me. I was just like, that's a weird choice for them to just have sitting in the center of the screen forever. But
yeah, whatever. And you never, like, tapped it to see? No. That's the crazy part. I'd been like, you can definitely change this.
Well, we discovered it accidentally. I guess that's cool. It'd be cool if I could open the app now. But
yeah.
Justin So 8231. Bye, Josh. Hope you come back again soon.
He'll be back.
Yeah. Oreo X1000. So distracted by that Betamon at the beginning, he's just chilling.
Just big chilling.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Mathabell 5236. Literally, I'm in Greymon of even if you get the greatest hand, the setup is at minimum 3 turns just to get a Digimon with 1 protection. The Digimon can die to any D-Digi Ace. And even if you go the Gaio route, the best Gaio is still BT91 because of how poorly made the other ones are. And even then, at best, it's 3 checks. I've seen Mirage Galgamon post-ban list do that for cheaper and faster. Preach.
Yep. But guys, it's too good.
But guys, it was best deck in format 15 plus sets ago.
For like a couple weeks.
It should have won Worlds that year, but, you know, misplays happen.
God.
We're going to get it back, dude. If it's not this list, it'll be sometime in the near future.
I'm hoping.
Count your days, people that don't want to play against Gray X back at 4.
God, dude, it's been like 2 years. It's
I think
okay
you
to
could
have
just-
Greymon come back.
I think if it does, you could just play Blackware X. I think that'd be like probably the best version, right?
I'd have to mess with it. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
And just with all the tamers running around, I feel like the tamer hate would be really cool with Black War, and then just going into Blackware X.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. I forgot to change the current topic while you were doing that, so it's just going to say comment questions randomly.
Wow. You suck. You're breaking immersion.
I am. They're going to be like, what the hell?
Yeah, it's almost
Sean,
like...
you need to... Go ahead,
I was
Ryan.
going to say, people still don't realize that I do that at the end of the episode.
I think people may have been able to deduce it if they're paying enough attention, but...
I think you need to upload more Ruin Mode gameplay, because I just like seeing the Ruin Mode come up.
The wrecked.
Yeah.
When we get that promo, I will be playing Shine again. Be digital gate opening people's assholes.
Alright.
Jeez Louise.
Alright, well, I'll see you boys later.
Later.